Tyler here with GPKnives, and we're back again for the week 36 weekly update. We'll start out this week with the Spyderco Manbug in K390. This is another in the series of K390 knives in the Japanese production line from Spyderco. So we've so far seen the Delica, the Manbug, and the Dragonfly. And we currently have the Manbug, which is one of the smaller knives in the Spyderco lineup, as well as the Delica in stock. They all come with K390 blades, which is a highly wear-resistant tool steel from Böhler Udholm, and it's comparable to a 10V or Maximet on the wear resistance. It is a non-stainless steel, so care is required to prevent corrosion. And they all come in this nice, striking dark cyan blue. And as you can see, the Manbug is designed to be carried without a clip. So you've got a large lanyard hole here. Makes a great fifth pocket or keychain carry. And then, of course, the Delica has the classic 4-position clip and is a nice mid-range EDC size. We'll set that down here. Just kind of give you a size comparison over some of the rest of the knives we're going to take a look at. We've got the OTF from Guardian Tactical here. This is the GTX 025, as it says right here on the side. This is similar in size to a UTX 85 from Microtech. We got a black stonewash drop point blade with a single hollow ground edge. And you can see it's a fairly deep hollow grind there. Elmax blade steel, aluminum handles with the chevron milling here. Of course, their patented slide mechanism. You've got bearings riding on a stainless steel plate. And some of the smoothest double action out the front operation on the market. You've got a right hand tip down only stainless steel pocket clip and glass breaker ball end. Makes a great EDC size. As you can see, you can still get a nice 4-finger grip on there. And then, of course, it has a nice slim footprint, about the same size as a Delica, maybe just a little bit smaller. And we'll go ahead and jump over to another Guardian Tactical here. This is the Recon 035, so more of a mid-sized knife. You can see it's somewhere between a Combat Troodon and an Ultratech, about the same length as the Ultratech. Bring that out here. Maybe just a little smaller with a similar blade length. And then a bit wider, so somewhere between those two. Again, we've got a drop point Elmax blade with a nice hollow grind. They've got this dark stonewash finish on here. We've got a swedge at the forward point here. Dual fullers for a little bit of style. And these come with carbon fiber inlays. And we have a few different blade variations and finishes with these nice striking carbon fiber inlays. Again, you've got a right hand tip down only clip, lanyard loop on this one, no glass breaker end, and then of course, again, their patented slide mechanism there. So great way to class up your tactical EDC with a little bit of carbon fiber on the Guardian Tactical. And we'll go ahead and jump over to the Ultratech. Kind of the standard setting design for an OTF. We got this in a few different variations. This is the apocalyptic finish, blasted and tumbled in the single edge drop point. And you can see they have a high saber grind on theirs. 204P stainless steel. Standard Microtech construction for the body, all aluminum with proprietary hardware, lanyard hole, glass breaker end, and clip. and matching slide on there. And again, right hand tip down only on this, and nice snappy operation. And then we've also got the same configuration as far as blade shape and handle in a two-tone black Cerakote with satin flats and spine. All black hardware, and then this is their Merlot. It's a nice rich dark red, one of their new colors for 2020. And again, snappy double action operation there. And just take a look at this with the Delica briefly, so you can get kind of a feel for the overall size. So a bit longer, but it is going to be slimmer in the pocket. Footprint, again, a little bit longer and a little more slim. And the overall thickness is going to be just a bit thinner on the Delica, but pretty comparable in the thickness there. So great EDC size in the Ultratech, while being a very well-built and robust out the front auto. And briefly, we'll take a look at a newer design from Microtech. This is the Exo set, and this is their new Tanto blade on this model. Designed for California carry, it's got a sub 2-inch blade, and it's got a very large clip that doubles as a money clip. So sort of a gentleman's EDC out the front. We've got a tumbled 204P blade on this one, and then their gray anodized aluminum handle color. Construction is going to be very similar, while the design is strikingly different, and makes a great addition to your daily carry with its multifunctional design. You got an oversized breaker there on the end, so it can be used as an impact device as well. And then, of course, a nice hole for lanyard attachment. And if you're looking for a nice alternative to the traditional boot knife, the Spyderco Nightstick is a great choice. You've got a dagger-like blade design with dual grinds, but as you can see, it's sharpened only on one edge, making it more utilitarian and legal to carry in more areas. You got an S30V blade with a nice bidirectional satin finish on there. Smooth black G10 for the handles. Nice thin design for carry, while still providing a solid grip. This is a Gail Bradley design, and he's designed quite a few knives for Spyderco. Very simple and clean design. Comes with a molded Boltron sheath with the Spyderco G-clip, and of course with the symmetrical handle and blade design. The knife can be carried in either direction in the sheath. And on the left, we have the Gecko, designed by Bastinelli Knives and produced by Fox Knives of Italy. And this is the second variation we've got here. We got a blasted and stonewashed blade of N690 CO, green canvas micarta handle scale on the front, and tumbled titanium frame lock on the back. The other variation has a stonewashed black blade, contoured black G10, and a bronze anodized frame lock. Ball bearing pivot flipper here. Nice large flipper that doubles as a very generous index guard. Jimped thumb scoop with just enough traction on there. You can see it's pretty fine jimping, so not overly aggressive, but it does provide a nice secure place for the thumb. We got a modified Tanto profile blade with essentially a full height flat grind. We've got a central swedge on the spine that tapers the blade somewhat, but leaves the point more robust. Nice contouring on the front scale here, and chamfering on the frame lock. And then you do have a hardened steel lock face insert with over travel stop, and then an extra deep carry stainless steel pocket clip set up for right hand tip up only carry. So a great full size tactical design, still carries fairly compact in the pocket. Grab the Delica here. So you can see It is a bit bigger, but doesn't take up a huge amount of space in there. Thickness is going to be a bit thicker, but that's to be expected with the frame lock design and contour top scale. And then, of course, this knife is comfortable in multiple grips and is designed for tactical and defensive use while still having everyday utility. And speaking of utility and performance, we have most of the knives from the Buck Knives Pursuit Pro line. So they released their Pursuit line last year, and this year they came out with the Pro line, which has a switch from OD green to high vis orange on the handles, and then a big jump from 420HC to Paul Boss heat treated S35VN for the blade steel. So you're going to get a big jump in edge retention while retaining good toughness and corrosion resistance. So great line for the value as well as the performance there. And if you haven't already noticed, we have an infestation of GiantMouse knives. These knives are designed by Jens Hanso and Jesper Voxnes, two Danish custom knife makers who have joined forces with an American entrepreneur to create GiantMouse knives, their own collaborative line. So we've got the full line now, and it will be launching this week, either Friday or Saturday, so keep an eye out then. And keep an eye out on the channel in the future for overviews on all of the knives. We've got the Clyde in brass and satin M390 here. We also have the same design in natural canvas micarta and stonewashed Elmax. Both come with wired deep carry clips there. We've got the Ace Iona, and this is the stonewashed M390 with wolf gray FRN. Another liner lock folder, dual thumb studs, and phosphor bronze washers on all of these. As you can see, it's got a nice snappy deployment. Very competitive with the Spyderco Delica in terms of the size here. And I'm sure we'll have a deeper comparison on these two in the overview. Leave this guy here for size comparison. We've also got the Ace Iona in aluminum, and this is the blue aluminum with the satin finished blade, and then we'll also have it in OD green and stonewashed. And then here on the right we have the Ace Biblio, and this one's got a stonewashed blade again of Buller's M390, contoured natural canvas micarta handle scales, hardened stainless steel liners, and deep carry clip. And this one is going to be a ball bearing pivot flipper. You can see it's got a nice snappy deployment, and it can be deployed with that oval hole, although as you can see, it's definitely a little more tricky with the index flip or the ring flip here. There we go. As the detent is definitely dialed in for flipper deployment. So great little design, very compact while being robust and contoured. Nice thin, nearly full flat grind. Functional forward finger choil. And again, you'll be seeing this in a full overview. And we've also got it in a few other handle variations, including this solid bronze handle. So this is not bronze tie, this is actual bronze. It's got a nice bit of heft there, a little more flat as you can see, but otherwise the design is going to remain the same. We also have their accessory pieces, including the mini Morbid Mouse bottle openers, and this one is in a nice tumbled brass. Again, this is Tyler with GPKnives and your week 36 weekly update. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and stay sharp. If you like what you've seen today and you'd like to see more, follow us on social media Like the video below and subscribe to our YouTube channel feed for updates on all new products.